AskReddit by financial weight 7876. What are your daily, non-expensive, healthy habits? Drinking lots of water. Of course that depends on your country too, but for me it isn't expensive and you just feel a lot better when you're hydrated. Good answer. I recently started paying attention to fiber on nutrition labels and trying to work more into my diet slowly but surely. I replaced potato chips with plantains chips from Winn-Dixie. Still fried and fatty, but they have fiber with every serving. Overnight oats instead of cereal. IDK if it's really helping all that much, but it's a small thing that doesn't take much effort that should help. This guy poops. Getting up as soon as possible, going for a morning stroll, and allowing sunlight to enter my retinas. My mind is immediately cleared, and I'm ready for a productive day and rest later on. Cleaning up after meals was something I used to put off, but I ended up having to force myself to finish it because the work became more difficult as time went on. I read retinas as anus for some reason. Taking shower. Seriously, hygiene affects both physical and mental health. I aim for 15-20k steps a day. Often take a walk in the evening to get me up to that. I drink a lot of water. Allow a couple of nice snacks every day that I enjoy. I had a very strict diet for years. Life is about enjoyment too. I gym 3-4 times a week and shower every single day. I swear exercise and good hygiene can do so much for your mental health. Every night before bed I go out onto the balcony for some fresh air. It's a nice way to end the day. Call me when you have young kids. Taking a nap. The post-nap struggle to get out of bed isn't worth it. Every 2 days, full body workout with dumbbells, an exercise mat, and a plastic step. Every day at least 1 hour climbing on and off the step if I can't be asked to do my 10k steps per day. Which step do you use? I keep a 5-pound dumbbell by my chair, and every night when I'm watching TV, I do 30 reps of 3 different exercises for each arm. Alternating the arm after each set of reps takes just a few minutes, feels pretty good, and I can sit there watching TV while doing it. Over a year of this and I'm not ripped, but my arms have never looked so good. Add some dumbbell tricep work. Do you plan on going up to the next weight level on your dumbbell? Good job staying consistent. I borrow ebooks from the library and read on my tablet. I also borrow audiobooks and listen while I'm doing chores. I do cross stitch, which can be cheap or expensive, depending on what you want. I am a process stitcher, so I'm happy to use common tools and just enjoy the process. Dude, so my wife reads like 75-80 books a year usually, and I've never been able to top that. Not even close. I'm usually in the 20-25 range. I recently discovered audiobooks and changed my goal this year to 118. When I'm out in the lab doing lab stuff, which is less now that the new guy is almost fully trained, I could get through a book a day. I'm over 40 books for the year so far in a mixture of physical, ebooks, and audiobooks. Walking the dog. She gets exercise, I get exercise and fresh air, and listen to podcasts. I make myself bubble tea almost every day. IDK what anybody says, let me be happy until I get tired of it and lose my obsession, lol. Walking every day. I pay about $1 a day to train 6 days a week at one of the best bodybuilding gyms in the country. Where is this magical place? Sleeping. If I sweat, I drink. If I peed, I drink. Super simple, but it keeps you hydrated. Laughing even at dumb stuffs. Meditating for 5-10 minutes, reading for pleasure, books or comics, and play some puzzle games to train my mind. Drinking lots of water. Stay hydrated. Sleep 8-10 hours. I walk a lot at work. I'll take extra trips outside, custodian, to throw things away. Get some extra errand steps. I try to do at least 20-30 push-ups a day. However they come, knees, full, against a wall, anything at all. It costs nothing and the benefits are immense. Make the bed when I get up. Wash my face before bed. Avoid bad food like sugar, salty foods. Drink at least 4 pints/2 liters of water. Take time to enjoy the little things like sunshine, stroking a dog, appreciating a good meal, sharing a look with my other half. I started doing a face mask 2-3 times a week at night and it has made such a difference in my mood because it forces me to relax for like 15 minutes and take that time for myself. Not eating lunch is free and makes it a lot easier to keep my daily calorie intake on track. Having a simple, light, and consistent breakfast is similar. It's cheap, hard to even judge the cost, but it's like $1/day, probably less, and it's only like 500 calories. So I have 1,500 plus available for dinner, and if someone brings stuff into work I'm not ruining myself. Not necessarily daily, but I get the Vicks shower steamers and run them under the shower at the hottest temp possible and it creates a shower experience resemblant of a spa steam room. Absolutely amazing. Sit in the sun. Day doesn't have to be for more than 5 or 10 minutes. Can even be in a window. I find getting the fresh air of stepping outside is good though, but if you can sit in the light of the sun and just soak it in. We're all just big houseplants lol.